Hi guys, it's Uga and welcome back to another book review. Today I'll be reviewing Everyone Wants to Rule the World Except Me by the Dark Lord Davi series, the second one and final book of the Dark Lord Davi series. I reviewed recently the first one, Everyone Wants to How to Become a Dark Lord and Die Trying, and I read them back to back. So, but I decided to do a dedicated review for each one because I think it's easier for that. So the second one I listened as the same way as the first one in the audiobook. And the story continues right after we step in the world of the Dark Lord. So, by the end of book one, it's gonna be a little bit spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers for the book, I'm sorry, but to dive in a bit, I will just go to spoilers. I'll probably post here when I finish the spoilers a bit of the story if you don't want to. But Davi becomes Dark Lord, and she now has the thing that the guy that made her the Dark Lord, she's like, we want to go against the humans in her war. And she's like, no, that's not my plan. My plan is not that. Let's make peace and love and everyone gets along. No more dying. Because towards the end of the book, she discovers that when she died at the end, or close to the end, she didn't go back to the beginning. She go back a little bit on some hours, and she's like, okay, this is serious. This is now very serious, and it cracked her a little bit. So she now is in a mission to go to the human lands because she knows she stayed there a long time, and to get into the politics and protect the wilders and the humans and peace and love. Okay, so basically it's the mission, and she discovers that there have been some human there because she found the Bible and she found other things that she understood as being not from that world, and she's a bit skeptical of the Iron Guy. So that's how the story goes. Now, in my opinion of the book, I really like how the audiobook is made. I really like the narration. It's very good. The characters continue to grow. We now have a very smaller cast, while in the beginning we have a lot of the wilders and things. This is no more set on Davi, on her orc lady, like she says, and the humans on the castle, plus a bit of wilders towards the end when things start to unravel. So I really like how the author focuses more on Davi and the relationships he wants to nurture, and how she really understood now. And I think that's one of the criticisms that most people had, is that Davi is very hypersexual and things like that, but when she understood that life was different from the others, like she doesn't respond from the beginning, she understood the stakes and it broke her mentally a little bit, and it came to light that she really likes to be on a stable relationship and she wants to be with her I don't remember her name, but she calls her my orc lady, so she's going to be the orc lady. And you know, she changes, and it makes sense because for her, the brain rewired to how our brains work in one life, instead of I can respond many times at once. If I just stab myself or drink some poison, I will respond and everyone will be safe, no one is going to be harmed. So and we see that. So that was very good for me, and I really enjoyed how the author created the story and how it devolved towards the end, and how the concept of the wilders and the humans came into play, how they get introduced to each other, how they stay, and I really like all of that. I liked how the flow of the story goes a bit slow at the beginning, middle. I was like, there's not much in here, but when it starts, there's not much in here, you know, you get very okay, it's just this. But when you start getting towards the advanced part, I'm like, ooh, this starts pacing up, and action starting to happen, and secrets and unfolds and mysteries. So yeah, I think it's a very conclusion. It's a very good duology, I would say. It's a very interesting duology for me. In terms of audiobook, it's very good. I recommend that version. They are very small books, they are not very big, and for me it's very entertaining because she's very funny. She's a funny character and she makes comedy, so it's a comedy fantasy, I would say. But with a bit of action. There's a stakes also, the people that may die, may not die, things like that, and I really like that. But I really like how Davi is portrayed, how Davi is your narrator, and she continues to go throughout the story with her crazy ideas and crazy thoughts, and be like, an expression over here, and guys, let's move on. Like, I really like her disposition. I really like her as a character, and so I will recommend this duology because I found it very good. I really found how the characters evolve from book 1 to book 2, during book 1 and during book 2. Very exciting, very on what you expect from the book, and I really enjoy it. I totally recommend if you are looking for a duology that is fast, that is funny. I won't say it's cozy because it's definitely not cozy, but it goes with very funny and it's just a good time. I will recommend you to pick these books. I just enjoy it. It was a very good time. It was a time that I was not reading as much, and it came in break my slump. I was like not really into reading. I was very hard time, very stressful, and I just put this. I was like, well, not give it a try. And I started listening, I was like, this is actually very good, and I get entertained. And then I got the second one, and it goes like this, and it got me pulled like, I want to do this again, and I want to restart my channel. So if you're seeing this, is because these books I restarted again the channel and all of that. So I really liked it, and how I really praise how the story goes. It's like the best books ever, no, but it's a very good book and I really enjoy it. I think as a duology concept it's very good. It's a very smart decision not to evolve with the stories. I think its stories perfectly set in a duology, doesn't need to be longer. The set of characters get defined and gets very good, so I really enjoy it. I hope you give it a try. Put a bit of the things and give it a try to the first one. If you finish the first one and it feels like it's not for you, you're not good for the second one. But if you want to go, if you find by the end it's a very interesting story, the second one will be a happy conclusion and will be a very happy towards the conclusion of the story you want to be. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you share it, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you know, all that stuff. You have my social media down below. You can find me on TikTok, on Instagram with some shorts and things on TikTok also. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys on my next video, book review or tag or whatever I decide to put, okay? See you guys then. Bye.